Good afternoon. Yes, there's my collection of little aeroids. And let me see. This is the silver sword. Yeah, philodendron. And well, it still has leaf damage, but it stopped. And this is the latest leaf. And it is making a second one there. This is, they're all philodendron. This is the philodendron panduriform, and this one is slow. Really it is. Oh, more light, more light. Yeah, okay. I just had to wiggle this leaf because it was locked, and that one did the same. But this is really a slow grower, but you see here, it's making roots. There's a root disappearing in the pot. More light, thank you. And they've grown quite a bit. Now these two, yeah, this is a slow grower by nature, I think. And the silver sword, well, it was set back quite a bit because it was, well, half done. These three I got, well, I got them on back order, and I'm gonna do it like, yes. Now it doesn't focus on the background. Stupid camera. But yeah, this one has really grown. This is the shapes the leaves are going to be from now on. All new leaves will have this. And well, it was this big, I think, when I got it. Really tiny. And well, it's 20 centimeters. This is the oh, this is the philodendron Florida green, and this is the squamiferum, and this one has little hooks, and it uses this to grip. And again, this is visible that it has 3 lobes. Oh, yeah, sorry for the light, guys. More light. Damn. More light? Yes, a little bit. But again, it has really grown. New leaf is coming, and yeah, they are extremely floppy in the pot, but especially this one. This is the Ring of Fire. And this one has serrated leaves. And mind you that these leaves, if I get them to grow like they should, are going to be very big. Oh, wait. And that was these all come from the same company, plants.com. And yes, they deliver good plants. Not enough light though. Yeah, more light, more light. And if something is wrong, their service is really good. These came without light, and my camera makes it darker. Damn. Those are monsteras. And they have a tag. Yeah, this is Monstera siltepecana. And again, it has grown quite a bit. But these are cuttings. Those are seedlings. And there's a big difference. This is also Monstera. And this is the Amidrum. I'm not sure if these get holes. That one has a hole, but it's not natural. And I got this one. It looks like a Scindapsus, but it's a philodendron. It's a philodendron pictus. Okay, now hopeful. Yeah, I'm going to take you outside in a moment. But first, the big aeroids. They're very dusty. And I need to do something about that. Not now. Here is the philodendron. Yeah, come on. You know, it has a tag, but then you have to stand on the couch and it's already crappy. It's philodendron. Yes. And it's growing. This was the latest leaf. I had to help it because it was stuck. Yeah, turned out pretty nice. There is new stuff coming, and with all aeroids, it's at the end of the plant. There's a new leaf growing. This is the Alocasia ventii, and here is a corn sprouting, but it also made a new leaf. Yeah, that's already twice the size of my hand. Yeah, really dusty. Whoa, sorry. It will be dealt with today. Yeah, this is, well, it's pretty obvious. This is a philodendron red cardinal. No, black cardinal or a red emperor. They both look the same. And yeah, this has a lobe structure on the leaves, but slow, very slow. Here are the Monstera cuttings. Yeah, these are easy to propagate by cuttings, but sometimes it takes a while for them to pick up. Yeah, they're still here. Yeah, these are absolutely nothing like the green ones. Those panic when you come too close to these. They stand up. It's just like a big spider. But again, very aggressive towards each other. And hold up. There is the aquarium they should be in, but since I'm not that DOI, no, that's driving under the influence. Sorry, I don't do that. Never done that. Do it yourself, DIY, nee, DIY. Stupid abbreviations. Yeah. I have no idea why I like aeroids so much. It's just a stupid green houseplant. But really, imagine being able to grow this under the perfect conditions. These are monsters. I've seen a video of what a simple pothos can do. And when you buy these here, well, the leaves 10 centimeters, that's about it. When you let it go in a tropical environment, the leaves are 3 feet, 4. Okay, outside, hold up. Okay, outside, so have to use my outside voice. That's quite the opposite of what's meant by that, but that is a magnolia. And again, no flowers. It's the second year, no, third year. But first year, never. And yeah, my brother has his in flower, but it's just leaves. And to be honest, it's used as a signpost by the cats. So, yeah, they rub all the good stuff off. I hate it. Stupid bloody cats. Yeah, and this is the front view. So, next one. That's a big one. It's barely visible. But yeah, I need to do some stuff to it. But this is the shape it has to have, according to me. But this needs to be a little bit up. But I need very thin wire. Here's some stuff. This can go. This can go. But yeah. But the trick is to look at it from above. So it needs to be on the ground, not on a, it's on that bucket at the moment, but that's to prevent cat damage. Yeah, pretty tree. Yeah, I waited too long. It happens. I'm not that well versed in bonsai yet. This is again a big one. Bit too big maybe. Ooh. Take these off because I don't want it to get any bigger, and it needs to make plateaus, tables. Yeah, these are, well, not even that slow, but it needs a lot of growing. I got another one. And then we go to the small stuff. Hold up. Oh. There. I push. Yeah, it is. Hey. No, I'm not going to do the other one again. The same tree, other shape. Yeah, this is the front. And again, this is a big one. And that can go. You can go cut or the back. Yeah. Pretty. I tried to bend those outwards, but nah, didn't work, but it's pretty enough. But a little bit too big. Well, screw it. Yeah, these are simple European pines. They are Yamadori. Yes, and most of my bonsai are. Okay, next one. This is also a Japanese acer, but a green one, and leaves are much finer. And this one is aha. This is the front, and this is what it looks on the side. And this and this has to be brought back, so this starts to grow. And it basically is the same design as the other one, just a lot smaller, and it will stay smaller. I push. That's my birch tree, and it needs a repot because this was the front, but then this started to happen, and I let it grow, but now the front is on the side, so yeah, that needs another pot. Maybe a round one. Who knows? I'm not going to repot yet, because although that's dirt, it's not a pleasant repot. This is my favorite. This is also a Yamadori, and this is an older tree. In Dutch it's called an els. And it had this form. I didn't do anything to it. The only thing I do is keep it short. So remove all the growing tips. I can lose this bit. But that's it. No shaping needed. This is also a simple European pine. And well, you get the idea. And I'm shaping this not with wire along the trunks, but like this. Michael, you gave me, you came up with this, and you said about 2 years, so it has to stay on for a while. But yeah, this one is a bit iffy. This one is, yeah, needs a bit of work, but it's basically done. At least the tree shape-wise. This is a willow, and I'm trying to get this to, or make it into a pollard willow. And this and this one is just to get the trunk up. It froze. It's my only bonsai pot that wasn't frost worthy. But I will have to nip this one off, the upper one, and then here and here will start to grow, and that has to be kept in check, and then a big knob will appear here in about 20 years. I'm not even sure if I'm alive when that happens, but yeah, that's the general idea. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take you up again. This is a big one. I love my big tripod, really. This is a beech tree. It's not a Yamadori. I bought this one at a garden center for $2.50. Yeah, if you buy something like that, it's called a pre-bonsai, and you pay €50. Yeah, there's a sucker born every minute. I like this bit, just don't like that bit. But if I'm not sure. It's too big to start bending over. I could do this and try and save this one, but then I would need one on this side. Could be this one or this one. Yeah, decisions. You have to decide now what will happen in a year's time. Yeah, and you thought orchids were slow. And now you have to come down again. This is European larch. And this was quite a story. I dug them out, and then I stepped into a badger hole and had to crawl back to the bike, left them. A day later I went back, and then I saw the Forest Service. Had to ditch them again with the shovel, and a day later my brother got them, and he also had to go back twice. So yeah, they made it through winter. And this is, well, it's already shaped, and I can maybe do root on rock with this one, not sure. And yeah, this one is just too pretty to start cutting. And I need it to grow up like a larch, and that's basically a bare trunk with a little tuft on top. That's how they grow. Yeah, need some studying to do on larch. My brother has a forest of them, same as Roger, but Roger has Japanese larch and my brother has European larch. The larch. This is, I believe, Trident maple and Yamadori. I got these from the flower beds that adorn the streets here. And I was on time because the day after I got these two, I wanted to get some more. But the county service came and cleaned all the flower beds, so we can have flowers without weeds and seedlings. But these have a long way to go before I can do anything with it. This is a twin trunk. No, not. This is just one. These are used in Holland a lot in hedges. It's called Spaanse aak. Now this is the latest acquisition. This is a mugo pine, and they look a lot like the alpine pine trees, small, crawling over the ground. I got two. My brother didn't want his. He has 40 trees at home, and yeah, it's a hobby. Like I have almost 200 plants. That's including orchids and aroid. Yeah, so these are not Yamadori. Garden center. Pre-bonsai, €6. Yeah, I got some more stuff. Hold up. This is a little berry plant. Yeah, we need to be a little closer. Oh, there we go. Well, there we go. And it's full of buds. Yeah, the berries are not edible. Just red berries for damn. Violent intermezzo, guys. You can't even see them. It's Pip and the little intruder. Hold up. And that's the last one. A European oak. Quercus robur. Yes. Not sure if it's a summer oak or a winter oak. And frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna take this bit off and let this grow. These can stay. These can go. But not yet. Yeah, it's a slow hobby. Did we do everything? Yeah, there's Pip. And he had to show his dominance because he is a regular visitor. Now look how great this one looks from above. I think I'm going to create a small pond for it, or is that too Japanese? Probably. Yeah. Okay, that was the outside. There are some small things left, but not gonna do anything with that. Okay, 27 minutes later. Almost forgot the front. Yeah, ferns are still, they keep invading. It's not a losing battle, but yeah, but that looks nice. Okay, pond stuff, and there is a lot happening. This is waterweegbrei. No idea what it's called in English. It makes a very long flower spike with small white pink flowers, barely visible. But we have pond snails, big ones, and a lot. There's one, and there's one. You see those there? Mosquito larvae, which are eaten by bats. It's very, very busy at night here. And that's an egg casing of said snail, and there are a lot of them. There's one, big one. And there are water beetles here, and they fly over, they smell the water, and then they drop themselves. It's really silly, but they do. And this is seedling of the, well, they look like lily pads, but they're not. I introduced them last year, and they came, oh yeah, Japanese beetles all around. You see them? They're very silly. They can barely fly, and that's all they do. It's basically a mating flight, but the fact that they meet each other is really a miracle. Okay, back to the pond. Yeah, this one is, the snails seem to like it. Very, very much. Yeah, snail eating. There are no higher animals than snails in this pond, by the way. No fish or frogs. Ooh, here. That's an air intake. And it does that to stay afloat. He's basically filling his shell. See the little horns? Magnificent animals, really. And last year they really did a number on this one. And this year it's okay. Yeah, it's weird. This is, hold up. Ooh. Stuff is afoot here. This is, wait up. This pond is used by insects as a water resource. You can see the green stuff. It's a weed, like seaweed. Not like that fluffy stuff. That's an algae. And there's the first flower. And it's gonna take a while before it opens. And there is stuff happening. There's a bud. And there's a bud. I'm going to steal some bladderwort tonight. Has to be under the cover of darkness. And plant it here. Looks really nice. Okay. We have some potted stuff. That's oxalis. Doing really, really well. Better than last year. This is Blatia. This is Striata alba. And only these two have flowered. These did nothing. And they're not going to. It would have been visible by now. This is, yeah, truly, truly amazing. I love these. And they do really, really well. They keep sucking out new stuff. And, well, this one isn't. Still busy, but look at that. They are super black. This is Striata cucibene, also Blatia. It looks horrible. And this is the Penway, also Blatia. Looks horrible. And this is also the Kala. Yeah, they are really, really doing good. Well, sorry, bad English. Oh yeah, here, look. That's coming. Yeah, there's also one. This is Ornithogalum. Not this is grass. Finger grass. And, well, it's slow. Really, really slow. I water it, but it hasn't shown any signs of life. This is the top of the bulb. It's the old bit. I try to wake it up with a little bit of water, but no. Bought as Blatia, but it's not. I still think it's Epipactis. But it's gonna take a while because that flowers, it starts in June and then it flowers in August, so at least 2 months before we see anything. A little rock carnation, it's full of buds, triple flower. Yeah, didn't do that last year. Stupid hybrid. Okay, well, that's it for now. It's way too hot. Later.